Hello, and welcome to the Stars in Her Eyes weekly reading. This week, we are doing a reading on your soul's purpose. And so, what we have within each of these little decks, or little stacks rather, are a adorable little soapstone animal. I also have a guide and a love note from that guide for each of you. So, go ahead and just close down your eyes real quick. Breathe into the idea of your soul's purpose. And then go ahead and open your eyes, and whichever set you kind of naturally gravitate towards, so either the dolphin, the T-Rex, the wolf, go ahead and just know that that will be the reading that applies to you. So I cannot wait to see which cards you guys picked, because the reading this week was really amazing how the 6 cards I picked all kind of magically lined up with each other, or the 3 piles, the cards that were within each pile were so synchronistic for them. And so we are exploring life's purpose this week, or soul's calling, and what guide is coming to us and what specific message they have in order to support us on this journey. And so we're all kind of in this really unique spot, depending on where your cards are. So getting going with the cards that were over to the left, the ones that were on the dolphin or underneath the dolphin. So the guide that is coming forward to you is Gaia, and her message is to spruce up your nest. And what I love about this is she's actually asking you to see how you're functioning, or what your relationship is with the outside world, with Mother Earth, and notice how that's reflecting back within your personal space, so within your home. She is definitely asking that you take a step back in your purpose for a moment, sit in nature, get outside, especially because she was the cards with the dolphin, and understand how you're serving the planet. So not just serving yourself or serving this small little tribe that you might have or you might be working with, but how are you making a bigger impact? And then of course she wants you to know that your home is going to reflect what's going on with your purpose. So if you're feeling like, I don't even know what my purpose is, take a look around your home. Is there clutter? Is there stuff that feels messy or out of place? Things that don't reflect who you truly are. So starting to let your home environment, let your workspace, if you work outside of the home, letting it reflect what you need to start seeing in your purpose. So clarity. Making sure things are clean, that there's no clutter. If you want it to be creative, then maybe having some beautiful artwork present that inspires you. So really powerful message. And of course, when Gaia comes forward, she wants you to know that nature is the ultimate source of inspiration. So get yourself outside. And so if you have coworkers that like to make surprise appearances, make sure that you have a business that affords for that. All right, so these center cards, the cards that were under the little T-Rex, these are my daughter's crystals. The T-Rex was actually her first ever crystal, and to this day is her favorite. So these center cards, the guide that's coming forward is Hilarion, and his message is to give each other space. And so, this one is really powerful if you are someone who works with others, or is, really kind of sending yourself on this path where you are partnering or buddying up with somebody on your purpose. This could also be, reflected within your personal relationships. So Hilarion right now is letting you know that you're entering this phase of healing, and you have to give yourself the space from the people, the situations, from the tasks that are starting to really get in the way of that healing. And it might be for a really long time, or you might be just being asked to take a break from it. That's a short one, a day or two. But understanding that you heal others, or you help others and serve through your light. But if you're not allowing your own light to be elevated and to shine, then others won't be able to find you, and they won't be attracted to you. And so this is where that give yourself some space, or in specific, it says give each other space. So really identifying who it is you need space from, or what part of your purpose do you need to take a little pause from. We're all entitled to breaks. I know this, that at times when I'm not feeling like my brightest and my sparkliest, it's time for me to take a step back and do my inner work. And sometimes my inner work is just acknowledging I'm tired. I need to just lay on my couch today with a good book, or with Sebastian. So now is that time to definitely work inwardly as opposed to shining so bright outwardly. So shine on yourself first. So those cards that were over to the right, the ones that are under the wolf, you can't really see him so good. He kind of blends into the background, but he is also darling. So your cards are faith and believe. And so these guide cards are from Kyle Gray's Keeper of the Light, and the kind of the message cards are from Chris Carr's Crazy Sexy Love Notes. So here you're struggling right now with faith, with trusting in the universe, and you're being asked to focus on that, to maybe identify some of the programming as to why that is. You know, some of the things that we can use to enter into that space of faith are gratitudes, you know, gratitude journaling, stepping out of this panic mode, or this need to go, actually taking that step back to reflect specifically. And also to notice some of the ways your guides are communicating with you. So, you know, I know in Sisterhood of Stars, we talk a lot about synchronicity, especially on Saturdays. We have a whole day devoted to it. So watching or waiting and listening for the echoes in your life so that you can bounce back, so that you can sit in faith, and start to believe. And you need to see that you are included in all of humanity. So faith is about humanity and benevolence. So knowing that you, while you believe good things are happening to others, good things are also happening for you and to you. And sometimes it just takes kind of clearing the lens and to watch for those moments, or watch for those situations that are revealing yourself. And so once again, this is kind of another turning inward card. All of them are really turning inward, you know, as always, and starting to identify, or starting to see that in order for you to be the light, in order for you to share your purpose, you actually have to see it within yourself. And so regardless of what your purpose is, if you're not walking the walk and talking the talk, you're going to come up on some hiccups. So I hope you loved this little Soul's Calling reading. We do have Soulpreneur coming up, or relaunching this September, and there's going to be a ton of good stuff coming your way that shows you all that's available to you when you become a Soulpreneur, which is a self-paced program that gives you access to your tarot birth card, elements of your natal chart, and you learn to do this all for yourself. So it's a process you can consistently repeat and come back to. If you are interested, go ahead and sign up to be on the wait list in the link below. And I hope to see you all in there. I have gotten some really awesome feedback from previous soulpreneurs that I'll be sharing on the website. And we're going to have all sorts of blog posts and good stuff coming your way, like I said, to give you that sneak peek into it. So have a beautiful day. Namaste.